Well, I'm finally recording again. This has been a half a day problem with computers and everything else just not working. So anyway, here we are. August the 29th, 2022. That's what this video is for. It's the last one in the health series. So we're going to talk about making your relationships healthy. First of all, read what I wrote at the beginning of my newsletter this week. Develop the skill to first understand the other person's viewpoint. Then they will be willing and able to understand your viewpoint. Seek harmony through knowledge of others. Oh boy, this sounds so simple, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Now, how many people actually take the time to practice listening? And you might hear people say, well, I listen all the time. I listen to... No, you listen. Have you encountered any challenges or conflicts with others in your family or at work? Probably so. Listening means making your mind a clean slate on which others can write what they're talking about. That's the best way I can put it. If you're formulating a response while the other person is talking, whether to refute them or to agree with them or to give another salient point, then you're not listening. You have to listen, quiet your thoughts, and stop spiraling all over the place. Be attentive to what others are attempting to communicate with you. Understand what's being said. As you listen, think about what the other person is actually saying, not what you think they said. So cut off your PM, which is your prejudice meter, and take in the information, the presentation that's coming to you from the other person. And many times people from the same state, let's say Virginia, since I'm familiar with it, there's like 5 distinct areas of Virginia. The people in those areas have their own perception of things, and when you talk to them, if you don't understand where they're coming from, you have difficulty communicating. And that's the same state. Think about people from other states and other countries. So when you listen to someone, actually listen, try to understand what they're saying, then say it back to them as you understand it. As you understand it. If it's not what they're saying, they can say, oh no, that's not what I said. Now we're communicating. There's a dialogue. Without dialogue, there is no communication. So try your best to give back to them what they've said to you as you understand it, and you will find, boy, it will be a breath of fresh air in your communications at home and with friends and family and at work. It's amazing. Don't use profanity. I'm not going into a big deal about this. There's no reason ever to use profanity for any reason. Period. And people that are in sales, we've had a couple of them in our home for home improvements, which would have meant a sizable commission for them. In their presentation, we had to endure for an hour and a half. They peppered the entire conversation with profanity and vulgarities and words that didn't need to be in there. Will we deal with them? No. I'm not buying anything from somebody that doesn't know how to talk with other people. And if you have a filthy mouth at home, I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about it anyway. You need to clean your talk up. There's no reason for filthy language. No reason. If you use filthy language, get some soap and wash your mouth out, because you need to learn how to talk. And no, it's not just accepted in society nowadays. That's baloney. It wasn't accepted before. It's not accepted now. And because people do it does not make it right. So get rid of profanity. Appreciation. Always regularly appreciate and say thank you when people do something for you. If it's the kids picking up the dishes they had in the living room and taking them to the kitchen, just say, hey, thanks for doing that. Appreciate that. If your wife brings you a glass of tea and you're just sitting there and she sits it down beside you, say, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Or your husband opens the car door for you or whatever. Of course you're going to get in, but just say, well, thanks, thank you. It's validating that what they did meant something to you. Oh boy, these phones are useless. Anyway, I've got to hurry along here. Take charge. Consider how you feel when interacting with those around you daily. Do you get a lift or do you get let down? What is the cause of those feelings? Can you tie down what's going on? Be aware of the source cause of feelings and be proactive in doing things or thinking in a way to make your interaction with others more pleasant. Herb of the week is garlic. I'm sold on garlic. The doctors had put me on a cholesterol reducing whatever, Lipitor or something like that. Anyway, it made my whole body ache and I was in pain all the time from taking this stupid medicine. So I stopped taking it. So I started taking garlic capsules. Well, when they looked at my cholesterol, they said it was high. It was over 10 plus whatever. So I was supposed to come back in 6 months, and I took garlic for 6 months. When I came back, it was down to 7.2. They said, oh, is the medicine working? I said, no, stop taking that. I said, I'm taking garlic. So they said, well, keep on taking it because it's lowering your cholesterol. So it's a good herb to have to take to reduce your bad cholesterol. Check out my website, www.patreon.com/a-step-above. Become a gold member for only $9 a month. You get my newsletter, video. You get a copy of every book I publish during the year for free. And it's a physical copy. I pay for the shipping. And you get 50 years of conferences and seminars and workshops and presentations I've been to and books I've read and videos and audios. I have spent tens of thousands of dollars to improve myself so that now you can get all of that knowledge for $9 a month. Anyhow, see you guys next time. Make it a great day.